I'm Scuffed, and this video will be a recap of the 2023 Turkey Tussle event. I competed with 2 robots, but I'm only going to be making a event recap video for Catastrophe since I've already posted all of Flood's fights individually. First, I'm going to explain the event format for this event, and then I'll go through all the fights. There will be timestamps in the description. For this event, robots were placed into 3 tiers. Tier 3 robots are robots that have never been to an event before. Tier 2 robots are robots that have been to an event before. And Tier 1 robots are robots that have gotten top 3 in an event before. The robots were then placed into groups of 4 with Tier 1 and Tier 2 robots mixed together, and Tier 3 robots separated into their own groups. After all the group fights were completed, the top 16 robots would be seeded into a double elimination bracket. Catastrophe got placed in a group with Black Ops, who placed 7th in September Scuffle, Doomshroom, who got 1st place in an event in Dallas, and Drumroll, who placed 2nd place in September Scuffle. I had to fight all of them once, and if I performed well, I would move on to the second half of the tournament. Now that the event format is explained, I'll continue on to the fights. My first fight was a rematch against Drumroll, who I fought in September Scuffle and ended up being tied for 1st place with Catastrophe, since both robots had the same win-loss record. In our previous fight, Catastrophe won by tap-out, mostly because one of Drumroll's batteries died in the first 10 seconds of the fight. This time, I expected a much longer fight, and I had some upgrades ready for Drumroll. Those upgrades included a new, smaller weapon and a faster weapon system to help me win weapon-to-weapon exchanges. Now it's time to see if my upgrades actually work.
No!
Are you ready?
Yes.
No!
3, 2, 1, fight! Alright, it's Drumroll, Impact Rush, first cut, and Drumroll is missing a foot! Catastrophe is bullying Drumroll around the box right now! Oh, this might be it! Drumroll is on his head and it is not moving!
Tap on the glass.
Drumroll has tapped out! Winner, Impact!
Catastrophe.
My bad. I'm getting the robot.
So that fight went way better than expected, and it looks like the upgrades have paid off. My second fight was another rematch, this time against Black Ops, who I fought in September Scuffle and beat in a judge's decision. Both robots have gotten a lot of upgrades since their last fight, with Catastrophe getting the weapon upgrades and Black Ops getting a complete redesign, now with a better weapon system and a new drive system. Let's see how Catastrophe holds up against this new version of Black Ops.
2, 1, fight! Oh, these are both verticals. One is a egg beater, one is a vertical spinner. They're all trying to flip each other over. So notice they're spinning up. They're spinning up.
Where'd that
So
part
you can
come
flip
from?
your opponent over.
His egg
They both
beater.
have teeth on their robots.
What, that one?
They want to feed their opponent into their system.
He's gonna win. I just know it.
Notice there's metal inside Black Ops. They're hooks, metal hooks, to increase the weight of his weapon and therefore his blow.
Oh, yes!
Okay, so that was a pin.
spinner!
After 10 seconds, we gotta let go.
Get it!
Spinner. Black Ops! Spinner. Oh, the structure on Black Ops. That's
10,
what we're checking.
9,
8. Okay. They're
Put him down!
Right now,
What-
we're
not a grapple.
No?
It doesn't count. A grapple is when you pick someone up onto your back or something like that. And you
Is that a
like,
pin? 9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay. They're releasing.
Release. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, that's
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Release.
Black Ops. Okay. Thank you. Okay, go. So we can see.
Push! Oh, gee.
They're both.
that weapon is
Just
gone.
smacking it.
Okay,
He's
so
trying
right
to
now,
spin it,
Black
but
Ops
that's
fell.
failed.
How much time is left? How much time is left?
That's a minute 38.
20 seconds. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So we have equal power on the drive. See, their driving chassis are pretty fair together. And then we're just checking. Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
7,
Nice.
6,
Yeah, you can carry the robot right now. Okay, down. Good job, Black Ops.
Nice.
Okay, so
1.
There you go.
There you
Control. He's controlling it.
okay. Time's up. We need a judge's decision. Judges.
Catastrophe ended up winning by a unanimous judge's decision. So it turns out that Black Ops' weapon uprights were not actually braced to the chassis, so halfway through the fight I knocked out his weapon. Black Ops got under me a few times because his forks are perfectly set up to go right in between mine, and because my forks were already really beat up from previous fights, so they weren't sharp anymore. My third and final group fight would be another rematch against Doomshroom, who I fought in September Scuffle and won by tap out. Doomshroom has gotten a complete redesign since September, now with a sturdier chassis, stronger horizontal spinner, and a Buiz 3 to power the robot. Since Doomshroom is a horizontal, I decided to put on my front wedges to deflect the horizontal hits. Let's see how much better the new Doomshroom is.
Next fight.
Wait. What happened?
Blackboard,
What happened?
Violent Force, you're in deck.
Hold on, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
Is that live? Is that live?
He's moving.
Oh, it's moving. All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Continue.
Here we go.
Here we go,
We
here
have
we
a
go.
vertical spinner versus a horizontal. They have their own advantage. They have their own advantages. Okay, back.
Keep going,
This
Kevin.
is
Keep
why
going.
we're checking. It's
Keep going,
not
Kevin.
just
Keep
gravity.
going,
We're
Kevin.
checking for pulling, pushing, twisting,
Keep going.
shearing. That's
8,
what's happening.
7.
She just sheared off the robot right there. Okay. That's his drive. That's his wheel. That marble's a wheel right there.
Keep going. Ah, that's a good hit.
8, 7.
Hold on, we're stuck together.
Are we together?
Yeah, it's stuck together.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
We're gonna pull them apart.
3, 2, 1. All right, go for it. Come on, Kevin.
Okay, let me see. Oh! The top are sheared off. The top are sheared off. Yes, keep going.
You want to keep going? Kevin, you want to keep going?
Keep going.
My dad did not like me tapping
Are
out.
you able to show
Okay.
me? Show me
I
the
tap out
weapon.
so badly, but this is
Oh, he's being carried to his
there you
original
go.
corner.
Can I
Go
tap
back to your
out?
place.
Nope. Keep fighting.
Keep fighting.
Oh! Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You got this, Kevin. You're still
Okay, now
moving.
keep going. Keep pushing.
You got this, Kevin.
Yep, the robot's
Keep going.
designed really well. The center
I'm
chassis is
million
designed
faces on my
really well.
Oh! I think that's gonna be a knockout.
That's the point.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Hold on.
6,
Hold on, can I?
4, 3,
Oh,
2,
no.
1. That's a knockout.
I was not expecting to do that much damage. I don't know what was causing it, but Doomshroom had some connection issues with his Buiz, so it would randomly cut out and lag really bad during the fight. I tried helping him back up after I flipped him over, but I stopped trying to flip him back up after I realized I would just keep damaging his robot. With a record of 3-0, Catastrophe moves on to the double elimination bracket and is seeded number 1 out of 16 robots. My first bracket match was against the 16th seed CyanBot. CyanBot is a really unique robot with a grabber on the front of it that doesn't really grab onto anyone, but is just there. CyanBot had gotten completely obliterated in some of its group fights, so I expected this match to end in a KO.
2, 1, fight!
Catastrophe makes a charge. CyanBot goes flying.
Oh no!
Has Catastrophe disabled CyanBot's? CyanBot taps out. Therefore,
Don't have much to say for this fight except that I feel bad for CyanBot. That poor robot had to go through Impact, then Flood, and now Catastrophe. Anyways, my second bracket match was against the 9th seed, Wreckage. Wreckage is a 4-wheel drive egg beater with some forks on the front. The egg beater has a really small diameter, so I was interested to find out how it would do.
one, fight! Catastrophe goes in for a hit and is able. Wreckage. 10, 9. No. Wreckage is slowly falling apart.
Oh.
Has Wreckage just split into 2 pieces? Wreckage is still moving. Does he want to tap out? Does Wreckage wants to? Wreckage taps out.
Was not expecting to split him in half. I don't really have anything else to say for this fight. My next match was against Technic Engineer's new robot, Impact. Impact is a four-wheel drive vert with a small bar spinner at the front that is powered by two Buies motors that are geared up to spin the weapon at 7,000 RPM. With what I knew about weapon-to-weapon exchanges, I assumed I would be guaranteed to lose every weapon-to-weapon exchange in this fight, since his weapon is spinning about 3.5 times faster than mine, and the diameter of his spinner is slightly smaller. So far, Impact has had 5 fights, and all of them have ended in the other robot getting knocked out. Let's see if Catastrophe can survive Impact.
Impact game spin up. Now it's time to exchange shots. Oh, Catastrophe loses a point to Impact. Oh, another massive shot from Impact takes another point from Catastrophe.
Oh, they mixed up. Okay, we gotta break it.
Both robots. Battle resume. Impact creates some space from Catastrophe. Both looking to get it in. Oh, Catastrophe gets the first shot. Only for Impact to retaliate. Both going weapon to weapon. Only for Impact to continue spinning. Oh, but Catastrophe pins Impact to the wall.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release.
There's the release. Both going back to a weapon-to-weapon exchange. Oh, but Impact gives a little pop to Catastrophe. Only for Catastrophe to pin Impact again. Oh, but he breaks. But Impact breaks free with another nasty shot. This fight is neck and neck. Who will win in the last 45 seconds of the match? Because we have a pushing hat. That's both bots locking horns. Only for Catastrophe to pin Impact.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Impact. Catastrophe releases. Impact gets spun up. Both are engaging again. And Catastrophe moves to pin Impact but fails. Oh! Catastrophe just flipped Impact! And I don't think it can south right!
10, 9,
Here's the countdown!
7,
Is there any life
6,
left
5,
in Impact?
4, 3, 2, 1.
There is none! And Catastrophe is your winner!
So as you could probably tell by my celebratory let's go, I was pretty happy at the outcome of this match. It might have looked strange because during the fight I had to stop my weapon a couple of times, but that was because I was trying to prevent the Buies from overcurrenting and shutting down the robot like it's done before. I'm honestly surprised that I won this weapon-to-weapon exchange and that I flipped him over. I didn't know that the smaller bar spinner on Catastrophe could hit that hard. Moving on from Impact, my next match was another rematch against Black Ops. Whoever won this fight would win the winner's bracket and get a spot in the finals.
Both bots are now up and up with each other's weapons.
They're kissing each other.
You back up! You back up!
PDA, please.
You back
And
up!
after the 1 pound, we'll do another 3 pound match to shift the pieces from the chaos.
Black Ops is flipping somewhat of Catastrophe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release pin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release from pin.
1 minute remaining.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release from pin.
Hit each other.
So far, both bots are very equal. No pieces flown. Both weapons still disabled.
We want destruction.
And there it is, folks. Black is at... I don't know who the force is slowly flying off.
40 seconds remaining.
There's not too much time on the clock left.
Oh no!
10, 9, 8, 7
seconds remaining.
4, 3, 2, 1. Release from pin.
20 seconds remaining.
Only 20 seconds remaining, and so far, both bots have lost the pin. Oh, and there goes another piece. And another piece. These last
10 seconds remaining.
decide.
5, 4, 3,
Catastrophe wins the judge's decision over Black Ops again and moves on to the finals where it meets Impact for an epic rematch. Impact changed the orientation of his fork since the last match, and I think he used rubber bands to hold them down. Also, it turns out that Impact's weapon was only spinning at around 50% power this entire time, but now it was increased to 100% after the issue was discovered. It's time to see if Catastrophe can survive Impact the second time and bring home another first place finish. Impact got off to a strong start by hitting the front of Catastrophe and making it do a 180, and then flipping it over and pinning it, but the table started to turn after I got squared up. Throughout the match, Impact was not able to drive while spinning up its weapon because the device that controls Impact's weapon was not the same device that controls the drivetrain. And it didn't help that I stayed on top of Impact the entire time, which made it even harder for Impact to spin up again. It was a close fight, but Catastrophe ended up winning the judge's decision because it had more aggression and control and slightly more damage. After 8 more wins, Catastrophe once again gets first place in an event. A few weeks before Turkey Tussle, I found out that Impact was going to be competing there, and I basically gave up all hopes on winning first place, so I'm really surprised that I managed to pull it off while beating Impact twice. I've had some people ask me what I plan to do with Catastrophe in the future and if I'll take it to more events, and my answers to those questions is that I will most likely be keeping Catastrophe for a long time since it's my most competitive bot, and I will definitely be taking it to other events. And one of those other events just happens to be next weekend on the 20th and 21st at Brickfest in Dallas. Impact and Drumroll are also competing there, and both have gotten some big upgrades since Turkey Tussle, with Impact getting a better ground game and weapon spin-up time, and Drumroll moving from Mold King to a Buiz 3 to power its weapon. Catastrophe's chances to win first place in an event for a third time doesn't look so good at the moment, so I will be making some changes on the robot to hopefully help it survive Impact and Drumroll's upgrades. I'm sorry that this video took so long to edit. I've mostly been away from my computer or busy with family matters over winter break, so I'll try my best to edit my next event recap video faster. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.